Sometimes, trying to get close to the people we love can bring us close to something evil instead. This scary event happens in a quiet building in Vadodara, Gujarat. Today, the room where it happened stays locked forever. The story is about a young couple named Jay and Meghna. They fell in love in 2018. A few months later, Jay got a great job in London and had to move away. Living far apart was very hard for them, and they argued a lot. In 2020, because of the global lockdown, Jay had to leave his job and return to India. Jay was very sad about losing his job, but Meghna was thrilled. She felt this was their chance to fix their relationship, and she planned a huge surprise for him. Meghna picked Jay up from the airport and dropped him straight to a nice apartment building. When she opened the door, Jay saw all his close friends waiting inside. Meghna had planned a big welcome home party for him. During the party, everyone drank a lot of alcohol. Late at night, a friend named Rahul found an old game box hidden deep inside a closet. It was an Ouija board, a game used to talk to spirits. Meghna then told Jay her big secret. Jay, I actually rented this apartment for us. I got a job here so we can live close to each other and be happy. Jay was very happy to hear this, but they still decided to play the game even though they didn't know the rules. Because they were drunk, they laughed at the spirits and accidentally spilled alcohol on the board. They tried to call ghosts for 20 minutes, but nothing happened. They got bored and went back to party. By 1:30 a.m., all the friends went home. Once they were alone, the house became very quiet. As Jay and Meghna were resting in bed, Meghna suddenly felt something pull her foot. She tried to ignore it, but it happened again. Then she looked terrified and told Jay, "Something with cold hands and sharp nails is scratching and pulling my feet." Jay told her she was just tired and that she should go to sleep. At 3 a.m., Meghna woke up because the room felt freezing cold. Jay was not in bed. She walked out into the dark living room and heard a strange low whispering. She saw Jay sitting on the floor, staring blankly at the sofa. Sitting on the sofa was a terrifying woman. She had messy hair, red eyes, and her feet were turned completely backward. Meghna screamed as loud as she could and ran back into the room. Jay ran into the bedroom right behind her. She looked confused and asked, "Why are you screaming?" Meghna cried, "There is a scary woman on the couch." Jay shook his head and said, "I don't remember leaving the bed. My head feels empty. We need to leave this house right now." They grabbed their things and ran towards the front door. Suddenly, an invincible force grabbed Meghna's legs and dragged her across the floor into the dark bedroom. The bedroom door slammed shut and locked from the inside. Jay banged on the door, but it was completely silent. Panicked, Jay turned around to run outside for help. As she turned on the hallway light, the bedroom door slowly opened. Meghna stood there, but her clothes were torn and her hands were bent at a strange broken angle. Jay rushed forward and hugged her, thinking she was okay. But as she looked over her shoulders into the dark bedroom, his heart stopped. He saw Meghna's real body lying completely unconscious on the bed. Jay jumped back in horror. He realized the thing he was hugging was actually the evil spirit from the sofa. The neighbors heard the loud scream and came to help. By morning, they broke the front door down. Inside the bedroom, they found a shocking sight. Jay and Meghna were sitting on the floor, staring straight into each other's white eye. The Ouija board was sitting right between them. The neighbors managed to wake them up, but neither Jay nor Meghna could remember anything that happened after midnight. They left the apartment that very day. To this day, the room remains locked and empty, and no one is allowed to live there again. They escaped the room, but the nightmares never truly left them. Jay and Meghna survived, but they lived in a fragile silence, terrified of what they might remember. Let this be a warning to anyone who dares to mock the unseen world. Curiosity is a dangerous gamble. You might think that you are just playing a game in the dark. But remember, once you invite something into your reality, locking the doors only keeps it inside with you. If you are interested in a real horror story, please subscribe my channel.